Hey Northleaf family, I want to take a minute to reflect with you and look back on this incredible year that we've had together as we kick off into 2024. It's so important for you and I not to miss the significance of all that God has done in and through you. We spent the whole year focusing on our mission to love God, nurture the Spirit, connect with others, and serve the world. And we saw God show up in some of our big moments and so many small details. Here are just a few examples from this past year. We continued to take church to the people when and wherever they happen to be. With over 100 YouTube subscribers and more than 2,700 views this year, we're still seeing that church doesn't have to be limited by buildings, borders, or time barriers. Our music ministry is flourishing with our outstanding choir, and this year we had the chance to enjoy 2 combined choirs as well. Leaside Presbyterian joined us on Good Friday, and our 2 choirs combined for some moving music. Easter Sunday, we raised the roof when our choir was joined by a brass quartet. And once again this year, Carols by Candlelight amazed all who attended as we listened to the 40 combined voices of Northleigh United and Leaside United choirs. This year we started 2 community choirs, one for adults and a youth one too. For the Love of Singing with choir director Josh is a group of adults who meet weekly to sing just for the fun of it, and they do have some fun. Nothing But Treble is a small but mighty youth choir that made their debut at Caroling in the Pines. In March, the UCW held the World Day of Prayer service, and we were joined by people from many churches in our community. And despite some adversity this year with our pride flag, Leanne lovingly sewed it back together, and we continue to move forward on our journey to becoming an affirming church. This year we lost Rosemary Elwood, Bob Hawks, Bob Atkinson, Helen Coots, and Lois Andrews from our Northleigh family. But the family of God also grew with the baptism of Leanne's granddaughter Lauren in May, as well as Maximilian in December. In June, we had the dedication ceremony to officially make our Pine Gallery part of the National Healing Forest. Carolyn Crawley, a forest therapy guide, mentor, and trainer, created opportunities through an Indigenous lens for participants to slow down, tune into their senses, and be in the present moment while connecting with all of our relations. On September 30th, Northleigh joined with the North Toronto cluster of churches to honor the National Day for Truth and Reconciliation with a water walk held at the Brickworks. The weather was perfect, and it was a wonderful opportunity to gather. Gathering. Are you starting to see a recurring theme here? One thing that the Northleigh leadership noticed is that 1 full year out of COVID, and it was still clear that what we really missed was each other. And so we lingered at coffee hour. We gathered with friends and family around our Earth Hour campfire. We met for claymation night, potlucks, Teze. We made Easter rocks. We had a Pentecost lunch and another campfire with Josh and his guitar. And in the fall, we had our first ever Harvest Festival. We had snack and learns throughout the year. 50 people joined us for our Aging in Place Lunch and Learn. And Heather, Rita, Alex, and Faith joined us for some great jazz shows. And the most recent chance to gather was at Caroling in the Pines. 250 people came out on a warm night to sing carols, enjoy hot chocolate, and celebrate the Christmas season. When it comes to outreach, Northleigh, you stepped up in a really big way by really living into our motto, in the community, for the community. We provided welcome baskets for the residents of Roehampton Shelter who were being rehoused. The baskets contained some of the basic needs for setting up an apartment. This summer, we once again partnered with the North Toronto cluster of churches to purchase and deliver 2,332 backpacks to the children of Thorncliffe Park and Flemington Park. 2,332. That number matters because every single number represents a child, and every child has a story, and every story matters to God. 4 times this year, we made a meal for the 40 residents of Youth Without Shelter, and for the first time, we also came together as a team to prepare those meals in our kitchen. We had so much fun. We're going to keep team meal prep as part of our YWS meal repertoire in 2024. In September, we held our fall clothing drive for Flemington Park Ministry Clothing Bank, and the North Leaside community came through big time. The clothes just kept coming, and we ended up with 2 half-ton pickup truck loads of clothes. We literally had a ton of clothes to deliver. In October, in conjunction with Leaside Presbyterian and St. Augustine's Anglican, we also held our 3rd annual Community Food Drive for Thorncliffe Park Food Initiative. Northleigh, in addition to your time, you've also given your dollars. Because of your generosity, together in an 8-week period, we were able to raise $20,000 to help Glebe Road United sponsor a refugee family. We helped offer hope to the S family, and we continue to pray for their safety during this very long process of sponsorship. In March, Member of Parliament, Reverend Dr. Rob Oliphant came to preach, and he asked us this question: if Northleigh were not here, would the streets and sidewalks sag for the lack of love, or would the community be glad of the green space? I think 2023 has once again proven that the streets and sidewalks would indeed sag for the lack of love if we were not here together, unified in a common goal. It's our unity that speaks loudly in a world that's divided. It's our unity that calls us to give generously and love unconditionally. And it's our unity that allows us to offer a helping hand to those in need. Northleigh family, thank you for all that you've done in 2023. Thank you for going above and beyond to make this an incredible year of ministry, life, and community building. 2024, get ready, because we're coming for you.